strategies that Elisa uses to keep your body in a state of ageless vitality. And so today we're actually going to do a special class on working with a line of shoes that are called FiveFinger toes shoes. And I've had my shoes for about 2 months, and I've been experimenting with them. And you've had your shoes for about a year, and they're amazing, aren't they?
Yes.
As I've been wearing these FiveFinger toe shoes, I started to notice how your body adjusts based on the shoes you have.
I actually painted these shoes green and gold tips.
I love them.
And so
and you call them, what do you call them?
I love creature feet.
Creature feet.
Well, I think it's such an incredible theme in this day and age with sustainability and bringing our consciousness more into the earth and how to nurture her and take care of her as our extended body. And it's just so remarkable to really feel the earth again under our feet. And I think this is what's so special about these shoes. It's truly like going barefoot on the ground and to feel everything, but not the pain.
Well, you know,
not anything that's uncomfortable. That's what's so remarkable.
It started to teach me how to be sensitive to other parts of my body, so that, you know, normally when I walk or run, because I actually did 10 miles walking in these on cement, but what it does is we think we need shoes to protect our feet, but in actuality, if you don't have the shoes, your body naturally senses before you even step on that rock. And so you're really starting to attune to all your senses and how you're being in your body in the environment. So I loved it. Running and walking up in the mountains and running down and with all these rocks, I'm starting to notice how my body knows ahead of time.
And as far as Ageless Vitality goes, one of the precepts is to lighten up.
Yes.
Right.
Well, that's interesting, because I learned how to walk differently. I can't pound my heels into the ground. I have to walk lighter.
Well, first of all, I was just saying, as a physical reality, I go back into a regular shoe.
Yes.
You know, a sneaker, and I mean, I feel like I'm in something really heavy and dense and prodding. And with these, I mean, it's just a natural lightness. And so, as you know, so much of the work that we're doing is bringing energy up through the earth, feeding it through our spine and head, so that we're always uplifted and supported in gravity. So these shoes are perfect.
So give me some Ageless Vitality secrets.
Well, since we're focusing on the feet, we've done this before, but again, as we get the swivel in our pelvis and loosening up, since we want to take it also, I'd love to take it a little bit into standing and walking, even though there's not much room here, and to create more flexibility in the ankles especially. And also this, what I call heel-toe rolls. Let's see if
you can pick that up.
Down. So if you bring your feet a little bit more shoulder length apart, not too close together, just almost, you know, kind of walking distance, and just to play with. See, I'm rolling from the center of my heel, and this is really great for people that often wear their shoes out on the outsides of the feet, and how this creates a lot of tension on the outside of the leg and tension in the hip. So the idea is finding that center core of your foot through the heel.
I do want to say that you don't have to have these shoes in order to do what we're doing. So if you're wanting to follow us at home,
well, this is barefoot,
right? And also you don't have to be sitting on a ball. You can do this in a regular sitting chair or even on the couch. So I encourage you to explore the sensations that she's having you start to become aware of.
But look how wonderful it is to sit on a ball.
Oh, I love it. Yes, I agree.
How it just, you know, supports the sliding action. Can you feel that?
Yes.
And now, see, as you roll through the heel, you feel the arch, the balls of the foot. See if you can go a little further now to really stretch up and over the feet. I mean the toes. See, when we walk, we don't roll the full distance through the feet, and that's where stiffness can really enter the foot, especially through the toes and the ankles. And aging really shows up in stiff ankles, which I'll demonstrate later, almost automatically. I look 20 years older just by stiffening my ankles.
Becoming aware of movement in your ankles will help to relieve the knee problems.
Everything. So just playing first to find that core balance through that heel-toe roll.
Well, it's amazing.
Doesn't that feel good?
I feel so much stress underneath. So that shows me how I'm out of balance or out of alignment in my own body.
So you'll be creating more of a balance, a muscular balance through both sides of your legs.
Okay.
Again, and this is good too. See, to be able now to roll in every conceivable possible way. And you would say, well, why would one want to do this? Well, you'll never take a bad fall.
Oh, interesting.
And the reason for that, see, most of these big shoes that we wear, they protect us and keep us in a very narrow way of movement. And if there's sometimes a big rock or, you know, something in the sidewalk, that's where people are not used to slanting and twisting. And boy, they can get, you know, a strain or a sprain or fall. So by continuously, you know, just a couple minutes a day, by literally playing with infinite varied motions, your ankles are used to moving at the slightest provocation will protect you from a fall. And of course, it builds flexible. What is flexible? What is adaptable? Adaptable ankles. To able to keep your balance. So then it's like, ooh, you know, just really feeling the sensations of your feet. It's so rare we pay attention.
I know
at this level.
That is one thing that these shoes have done.
It's incredible how much we live up here. And this is also in terms of a meditation. See, the moment you tune into your feet, Teresa, can you feel whatever the preoccupations of the head and massive thinking goes on there, and mostly negative and certainly worrisome, the energy drops. And the moment you're in your feet, on the ground, wow, you're in the present moment. And there's, well, let's just carry what we were doing on the ball in just this subtle little, what I call toe heel roll. You don't even have to lift too much off the back heel. You can also, people can hold on to something if they want a deeper heel toe roll. But I'm just feeling, and I love this concept, that all energy creates waves, right? And so that the more waveforms you could create in your feet, the more energy flows through your entire body.
Wow, what
plunk, 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 boom, 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 boom. As you know, I probably modeled 1,000 or 2,000 people's walking style over 40 years. And in that process, almost with everyone, the energy going down. I mean, they don't have much room here, but it's down, 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 down.
Maybe we can walk this
rather than glide, 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 where energy is coming up through your body. You will feel the waveform with this little heel-toe roll. Right?
You know, everybody that I talk to that asks me about the shoes, they say, well, what about arch support?
Right. Well, there's a slight little bend in these shoes. Actually, there is.
But it's a natural bend.
But it's a natural bend, right? And so, we've been walking we've been thinking this ground is flat.
And we've been walking.
And this ground is not flat.
Well,
it's the great ball of the planet.
Well, that's true.
We are always on the ball. And the future belongs to those who
On the
remain
ball.
on the ball.